last season last night, and I actually wrote down some ideas to make some force predictions. But right now, this is Raising Kanan. I see people saying Jessica, famous sister, coming back this season. That's something I saw as well. I saw that on MovieBot channel, and I find that very interesting, but not something that I haven't already predicted. I predicted she was going to come back for two reasons. Um, you know what? Let's go ahead and convert it over. Even though Famous is one of the bigger characters, he is one of the most, to me, one of the more obvious deaths that we know is going to happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him on up here. But let me go ahead and read the rest of these comments. Tommy was touched by Millions crew. Or is that Milan's crew? Who is that? Tommy got tortured. Oh, you talking about when he got touched by Milan's crew. Tortured by and survived. He didn't get tortured though. I get what you're saying, but he didn't really get tortured. They really were just beating him up. What I'm talking about is like they tortured him trying to get information out of them. They were just beating his ass because Tommy was being rebellious. Milan already didn't want to kill him because he didn't really have a reason to. So that's kind of different. The people when I talk about people who got like tortured, what I mean is they would get interrogated to get information, and they refused to give the information up, or they did give the information up. Either way, the outcome was the same. Tommy, he was never going to be killed. They just was doing it because he was being rebellious. So, Kane in book 2, season 3, tortured a plane pilot, setting his ear on fire. You know what? Goddamn it! All right, y'all, you got a point there, motherfucker. Cause yeah, he didn't. I don't think he killed him. Hold on, did he? He did kill him. Did he kill that nigga? I'm not exactly sure. You might got me caught me slipping on now. Tariq was tortured. Nigga, okay, so same situation when it comes to the Tariq and the Vincent situation. He was never going to kill him. He was only doing that to motivate Ghost and Tommy to get his money. So that's not the same thing either. Traymont is not no damn ghost pops. We are not going to do that. Unique not smoking ice. He might not. Marvin going to be catching a lot of bodies this season. I agree with that. Fun fact, I found out other day that the guy that played Traymont is married to OG Jukebox. I never knew that. Shit, I didn't know that either. God damn. Really? Hold on. So I forgot. I'm trying to remember her real name. She's married to that nigga? That's crazy. I mean, I guess it would make sense. She probably put him on. You know, ask 50 to put him on, maybe. Jukebox killed her future husband. That'd be wild, right? That'd be crazy work there. I don't know about Jukebox killing Traymont, but Marvin, I do now. All right, so we about to get ready to redirect to Famous. That is getting y'all commenting way too much. I'll be on the comments too long if I'm trying to keep on reading all these comments. So he said Famous dies from an OD. Overdose. That, you know what? That's a good one. That's something I never thought about. But you know what? That's plausible. Because he was a fiend. He was addicted to smoking weed. So who's to say, like, maybe throughout all the things that he's going through, he decided to go ahead and take up another heavier drug, and then it ends up, you know what I'm saying? He ends up overdosing. That could happen, support. You might be on to something there. For all the new people that's coming in, go ahead and hit that like. Go ahead and hit that like. But anyways, he says Famous getting hit by a bus. Stop, nigga. B really could be one of Freddie's people who retaliate on Famous for the death of Freddie. Yeah, that's something I touched on already too. Not gonna lie, you kind of sound like Mr. Mackey off South Park. I don't remember who that is, but all right. Hell no, I don't sound like this lad nigga. But anyways, all he got to do is stop it. I don't sound nothing like that nigga. But Raquel is probably crying because Symphony got clapped after clapping her cheeks. clapped by Neat. Tommy tortured someone in season 1 of OG Power. Yeah, he did. He pulled the knife out and said, "Thank you for your service." Then the screen went black. Cadence one important only there to give information and support the storyline. Right. I thought he killed that nigga. Important the conversation between Kanan and Lace and OG Power and Jukebox when she asked what happened to Sean both times he had the look of guilt. Yes, OG Power and Nika is married to Traymont real life. That's crazy. Like I said, I never knew that. She was talking about Kanan's son, Sean, not his friend. Right. Hey, but Lace asked, did you lose your best friend? And when Kanan got out in OG Power, he started killing the Taínos. Could that have been for Famous death? I think he was killing the Taínos because he knew that was linked to Cristobal. But hey, maybe. Rock could be crying because Kanan finds out about all of Rock's secrets, which causes the demise of Rock. Yeah, I did a video on that, something similar to that. The reason of OG Tommy Ghost and Kanan was afraid of Jukebox is because they saw her kill someone in a manner similar to how she would have killed Tariq, and that probably traumatized all of them. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. But anyways, back to Famous. We got to stay on topic. I just wanted to catch up on the comments. Back to Famous. Now, somebody gave something that was good on Famous, and that's why I went ahead and reverted over to him. I'm trying to remember what was it that made me go ahead and go over to him. Shit. Oh yeah, we was talking about Jessica, his sister coming. So, in my opinion, with Jessica coming, if that is the case, I say she got two different scenarios where she could be coming into the picture, back to the picture. She could be coming because, of course, his funeral, like that nigga die, they have his funeral there. So, of course, she returns for that. Or it could also be because Famous ends up getting a deal with some kind of major record deal or whatever. And she's coming back to, celebrate with him. Or she the one got him the deal and she comes to, New York to come get him or whatever the situation is. But either way, I think it's going to end the same way. He's not going to ever I just can't see Famous, in my opinion, getting a happy ending. Because with her naming, with Kanan naming his son Famous, Sean, I just believe something tragic must have happened to him, the reason why he did that. That's just my opinion. So yeah, that's what I think the situation is. The reason why Jessica is returning, and she could stir up some things to with Lou's storyline. Because like I've been telling folks, if you pay attention, they haven't really been showing Lou at all up in the trailer, really, the exclusive clips, and we seen I think 2 photos of him. One photo we seen him standing with Rock and Marvin, and the other photo, of course, we seen. Well, that was in the trailer actually, where he got some kind of new love interest. But yeah, as far as famous, he gotta be. I would say he probably is gonna fall under the collateral damage category, or it could be because of him running his mouth too much on that mic. Because like I told y'all, this season, I believe everybody, at least all of the major characters, is gonna have something that they did in the past is gonna come back to bite them. So what we know, the biggest thing that might come back to hunt famous will end up being the Freddie murder. Whether it ends up he have to do life in prison for it, or one of his crew members, come back and take him out. But something from the something that he did in the past is gonna definitely come back and get his ass. He just don't fuck with Spanish niggas. That could be it. I'm trying to think. Was he? I mean, I don't know why he wouldn't fuck with Spanish niggas though. I mean, sure, he had some. I mean, with Famous being his best friend, I don't know. No, he was just killing the Tainos because of the crystal ball hits. That's what I think it is too. The RSK, Tainos, and Ruiz crew didn't exist until way after Raising Kanan story ended. Remember, we 30 years in the past. Yep. Plus, he was trying to start an internal beef between Dre and Cristobal. My boy Jessica about to become a pack. Well, you mentioned girl Jessica, but yeah. I don't think Jessica is going to die, my opinion. I think Jessica is going to survive. I think what's going to happen with Jessica is she probably just going to return for the little short time with Famous. And then once, whether it's for the funeral or whatever the situation is, once Famous is out of the way, she probably just moved back to LA after that. But she could be up out of here. Support at this time, Ruiz is getting ready to start building up the Soldados. Jessica could blame Lulu and Rock for the death of Famous. I mean, depending on how the situation play out, she definitely could. But I mean, what the hell is she gonna do about it? Anyways, imagine if Jessica and Imani Okoye cross paths. They probably will. To be honest with you, they probably will, since that's Lou's new love interest. And if Jessica was to come back to the picture, I can definitely see that happening. Yeah. Yeah, if Fame got in happy ended, then Sean's name would have been Derek after D Witt. Yeah. So more than likely, like I said, I think he's gonna get popped or something, or the overdose thing could happen. What if it had something to do with him in that episode named Sacrifice? So you got a point there, Menace. I did look at that, and that could be, you know what I'm saying, the reason why we saw Rock crying as well, because she ended up sacrificing Famous to protect them again or something like that. And it's probably going to cut deep on her because she did that. She had to do that twice now to her side. Not only did she take out his first best friend, but now her second one. But the question is, if she did have to take out Famous for that situation, what would be the reason for it? What would be the reason for the sacrifice? You think Rock will die this season? That's a possibility, Carlos. But I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna talk on Rock and all the scenarios that could get her taken out when her time comes. Do you think we will see Captain Burke and Adina this season of Raising Kanan? I don't really see a reason for it. If we do, it's gonna be one episode and something brief. He don't really play much of a purpose since Detective Howard is already gone. Man spent 30 years building up the Soldados to be a premier undercover CI and get his Christmas canceled so easy. He did go out kind of bad. Famous dies getting head from a young girl from a rival crew. She attacks him with a knife, and as she leaves, is revealed with pink-colored shoes on. That'll be wild, bro. Famous said he wasn't that Spanish. Oh, shit. Ruiz was a sucker for real. He tried to step to Lobos and go got turned down. I'm ready to see Jukebox on Demon Time. I am too. That's something I'm looking forward to. I do business with niggers. That would be dope. Remember, she said that trailer to Kanan that he would understand what decisions she have to make, and even to Lulu about talking about taking out scrap. Yeah. I kind of mentioned that in I think my last video. Because when you're at the top spot, you got to make tough decisions. But yeah, so as far as Famous, he up out of here. He up out of here more than likely from Freddie's crew, Buck 20's crew, or Freddie's crew, Buck 20's crew, or D Wiz's brother. That's who I'm calling for him. They're gonna get his ass. Jessica figuring out that Lulu. I mean, I'm pretty sure she would expect that though, so it's not like that really matters to her. She told that nigga straight up if he found out about them, he was gonna kill him. So it's crazy that you bring up Symphony support because that's who's next on the list. Symphony, your boy Symphony. Now we ain't gonna spend that much